Look at Classwork 15. It's an isometric view of a mild steel connecting piece, and we have the orthogonal views to work off. So we're going to go up, we've got a new design here, I'm going to select Save, I'm going to call this Classwork 15, and I'm going to make sure I get that in the right location in Tutorials. So you can see up here where it's going to be saved, and I'm going to select Save. So that's there now. That is not the right name. Maybe we've had an autocorrect issue there. Let's go with New Design, select Save. We'll do this again. Classwork 15. And select Save. So now if we open up our tutorials, Classwork 15 is just in here, which is excellent. We have two Classwork 18s, we'll get rid of one of those later on, but we need to make sure for now we're working in Classwork 15. We're going to start sketching on the side, and I'm going to use the left side. So I'm going to come over to my navigation cube, select left, add a new sketch. We can then start drawing. So we're going to do a number of rectangles to start off with, and we might do the back end on the right hand side there. So R for rectangle, we'll start in our center point here. Now I'm going to go up 12, 30 and 12. So what I might do is just add all those together, 30, 40, 54. And I'm going to go across 100, take away 88, which gives us 12. And then I'm going to add 44 to give us the full length there. So we've got 56. Now in here, we use a line tool, come up from the back, we're going to go up 12, and then another rectangle, and that rectangle is going to be 30 high and 44 deep. I'm going to select enter. Then we want to trim out the sections here at the back. You can see how we have our rear shape. The next thing we're going to do is put our piece on the front here, and now that extrudes out from the front here 44. It's 20 deep, and we're going to put it in the middle. So I'm going to go with an R for rectangle. I'm going to find the middle, go up 10, out 44, select enter. I'm just going to grab a second rectangle, again down 10, out 44, enter, and then I'm going to trim out a couple of pieces in the middle. So we can now see we have our full shape. I need to trim this at the back here as well. So we have our uninterrupted shape. Then going to finish that sketch. Press E for extrude. We already have that surface selected, so I'm going to drag that, and it tells us that our connecting piece is 55 millimeters deep. I'm going to select OK. Now before we finish up, I do want to change the physical material. It tells us that this item is mild steel. So I'm going to double click on my 3D object, then right click and come down to physical material. Select physical material. We need to come in our list down here to metal, and then we need to find mild steel. Now it is in there. We have used it in tutorials before, so we have to scroll right the way down. It's in steel, I think. There we go. Still going. steel alloy, steel carbon, steel cast, steel chrome, galvanized, steel mild. Okay, so that's what we're after. We want to grab that, drop it onto our item, and we can close that dialog box. This is now complete, so select Save and OK. And that is Classwork 15.